The curse and blessings of relationships.
What's up, my people? How's your day going? Hope you guys are cool. It's your girl Tessa, and welcome to Tessa Diaries, where we spread love, self-awareness, good vibes, and our motto is to do everything with a unique touch of love, however small or big. So I hope you're ready to give me 10 minutes of your time for me to feed your soul with the little or the much. Thank you. I appreciate your time. So I'm going to jump right into it. Today we are talking about the curse and blessings of relationships. Yo, I know you all don't want to hear this, but that's the truth. Relationships, friendships bring blessings, they bring curses, which can transfer from one person or another, or all the same curses which can transfer from one person to another. Because I guess Waswahili says maji yakimwagika hayazaloki, sasa yakiendelea kusonga yata kufikia yakivuja sana. Okay, so when we are with people who are so blessed, we like in an conscious type of way, we tap into their blessings. And also when we are with people who are cursed, sorry to say, we tap into their curses. Thank you. So first, what's a relationship? Someone could ask. A relationship is a connection with someone. You get it could be advantageous that bring blessings now, or they could be disadvantages which bring a lot of degradation into our lives. So this episode has been inspired by very important people in my lives, and I'm so glad to be doing this. Thank you guys. So I'm going to start immediately, and we'll start by saying the easiest way to succeed is through relationships and connections, and these connections cannot be created without basic I can say a basic character of being relational or being friendly to people. And you having, yesterday in our part 1 we were talking about God giving us the inner eyes and the inner ears to distinguish between the blessings that is already given us, and that could be people who are blessings, or the people that we should keep their relationships, and the people who we should let go. Sorry for that. Yeah, so sometimes do not hold on to relationships or friendships or situationship that God is trying to cut into your life. Do not rely on them, because if God is trying to end them, is for a reason. So if something is dying and continuously dying, stop finding a million ways to resurrect it. And that you can only do if you're praying so hard for God to open your heart, open your inner eyes to see and to know and to hear Him. Okay? Because as much as in God speaks through relationships, the sad part is that also Satan uses relationships to bring a lot of degradation into our life, to bring problematic situations, and to bring a lot of, even to steal blessings that God has given us. You could have people who God has situated in your life to be your destiny makers, to help you move forward in whichever kind of way. And this type of people, we have destiny makers that you need to do everything in your life to keep them. Not just about money, it's about even tapping into their aura. We have those who have money, yes, tapping into their wealth. We have those who are skillful, so tapping into their skills. And some can even just shoot you to their connections, because they know people who know people that you don't know, but you know them. Right? So that is it. And sometimes Satan can see this and like, you're so blessed, and boom, Satan sends someone in your way in a form of a relationship, whichever type, intimate relationship, a normal kind of friendship, whichever, to steal that person away. And so because you're not keen enough to pray God to help you see, you like let them go. And those are the people God who has destined in your life to be like the tapping of your blessings. Like, yes, you're blessed, but they're like a door or a channel to a lot of blessings. And this is why we should differentiate the kind of friendships we have. We have seasonal friendships, our classmates, our workmates. Some come to become long-term, or destiny friendships, but some are just seasonal. And that's why I was saying, if someone is a seasonal friendship, at that season, try to tap as much as you can tap from them, and try to be a blessing as much you can be to them, because they need to end. You get? So even Jesus, when he was going to pray on the mountain, he left the disciples. He had to go further to pray alone. Sometimes you don't leave relationships just because someone is bad or good, but it's because this season in your life has ended. So yeah, sometimes it takes the grace to know which people are seasonal, which people are destiny makers in my life, which people need to be permanent in my life. And once you realize those people who need to be permanent in your life, please guys, you have to invest. Some that are inevitable, sorry, are our parents. Yes, no matter who they are, God has a purpose why they're your parents. You need to invest in that relationship deeply. Your children, they are yours. From the word go, you need to invest in those relationships deeply. Okay, because these are people who are connected to your destiny for life. And now we have some people we have that are also destiny people in our lives, that are spouses. You guys have gotten married, you have made your vows before God. So yeah, you have the responsibility to invest in those relationships so hardly, because even in business, nothing comes without investing. Yeah. So you don't just pop up in someone's life from nowhere and be like, we have these people who just come from people's life from nowhere. Hey, I need a favor. Hey, and which is good. People will help you. But you have people that when you call, they will drop every single thing they are doing to attend to you, because of the amount of investment you've done in their lives, And yeah, so I hope we all go down and really pray God to give us the eyes to see. And we have people who come in your life to steal. Have you been in your life and people come in your life and they make it worse? They make it so worse than they got you. Some can make you do drugs, some can make you sad, because they have this swara kind of thing that is always following them. So they come and infect you with that infecting thing. We have people who are always just low-mooded and they just make you sad sometimes. So we have people who really come to steal, and we have those people who are mutual. They come to boost you up to make you better. When you have mistakes, they are going to tell you yo, you gotta work on that. And that is the truth. So sometimes you get into people who are invested in their lives, people who are God-given, people who are conscious of everything they're doing in your life, and over time you just become better because you kept them in your life. So let's pray God. This is a very wide kind of area that I know 10 minutes is a little to cover, but I'm just saying we shall get right into it. This is a part 2, just to stress on whatever we were talking about yesterday, And today is the curse and blessing of friendships, and relationships. Let's invest in our relationships. God works through relationships. You can go to your knees and pray to God about a lot of things, but even if God says yes, it remains in the realm of the spirit, But God uses man. That's why God sends people to answer your prayers. Let's be kid enough to know, you can buy land without money. Relationships are currencies, by the way, guys. You can buy land without money. You can buy a whole school without money. Your health can be cured without money. But with good relationships, the ones that you've kept and invested on, So let's pray God to send good people in our lives, and let's have eyes to see, and eyes to also distinguish the kind of friendships and relationships we are making with other people, and even especially God, which is very important, Even the relationship we have with God gives us the confidence to do life, and the confidence to know that He will always show up for us, because we are investing, we are praying, we're reading our Bibles, and we are trying to set our own personal relationships with God, and that's why we know that God is going to do everything in His power to fight for us. So today, let's spread a lot of love. And let's still pray for inner eyes, because this is part 2 of Tessadaries, and yesterday we were talking about inner eyes. Let's have the inner eyes and ears to know the kind of people that are right next to us, so that they do not infect us, or so that they do infect us with the good and the blessings. thank you guys for your time. Kindly, if you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Teresa Watua and at my TikTok channel at Queen Tessa. I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.